Hello, Lost on the Road subscribers and followers. Okay, we're back. Hello, Stephanie. I'm going to give you a shout out later, Stephanie. Please help me remember, like in the next 15 minutes when we got a lot of people in here, we'll give you a good shout out. So, everybody, I want to get you over 700 subscribers. Stephanie's got this awesome cooking channel. She does some other things also, but awesome cooking channel. So, check her out, or Stephanie Pooch. She's one of the moderators. Hello, Martin Ranger. Hello. Hope you are you're still at the beach. Well, we're at Florida now, so we're we're at a beach here in Florida right now. I don't even know if did I hear Whip Cherry something? Yeah, I must have missed that video. I'm gonna have to go back and take a look. Hello, Tom. Hello, Julie Butler. No problem, Stephanie. Just try to remind me, and if I don't see your comment, keep bugging me. Hello, everybody, and hello, Stephen. How are you? Good to see you. Casey from KC. How are you? And Christine Viviano. Good to see you. Hello, Gentle Breeze. So yeah, I'm at hello, Jerry, and hello, Mom. So yeah, I'm at Florida Gulf Coast now. So see if I can get a picture up here. I don't know. We'll see. While we're waiting for everybody to show up, I'll do something silly. I don't know. Can you see it? Maybe? Yeah, you can't hardly see that here, can you? Can I block out some of the light? No. There is an ocean back there. Nothing. Okay, well, I tried. That was a silly idea. Hello, Ron. Hello, Dog Can Do. And waiting for Sunny. Sunny. Oh, yeah, Sunny. Good evening, PG. Bonnie TC. Hello, Bonnie. And White Sand Beaches. Yeah, White Sand Beaches. We've been out here all day. It's been really nice. I wish I could get a... I don't know how well you could see that. I couldn't see it very well. You got a tan? Well, I might have gotten a little sun today, just a little. It was a pretty day, very warm. Most of the day I went without the sweatshirt, so really had a good day. Yeah, I think, well, let's see. Well, I don't know what the temperature is now, but we have not gotten below the 50s in the last week here in Florida. Hello, Karen Lamb. How are you? And yeah, we've been getting up in the high 60s. It's been amazing. 63 right now. Let's see. Yeah, so the low tonight will be 55 and the high tomorrow 67. So, and it's just like that all the way down. So, beautiful weather. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Good to see you. Sleet in Missouri today and tonight. I've been keeping an eye on that. I have. I've been making a comparison. Last year, Florida was not any warmer most of the year than Missouri. So it was kind of like a bummer. I mean, we were down here experiencing 30-degree temperatures, and so was Missouri. So I feel a little better that this year we're in Florida and we're in the 70s. And sorry about this for everybody in Missouri, but at least the objective was to come down to Florida and be warm. And we did that this year. Sorry about that. That's my LED lights. Hello, Kathleen. How are you? Good to see you. It's been beautiful in upstate South Carolina. I don't know what JGS means. John, same in Low Country. Hoping Randy can get home tonight. Vicky says, hello, saw your video earlier today. I'm so happy for you. What a change from your camper snow and weeks ago. Yeah, I know. Huge difference. Bless you folks. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. The Nomadic idea. Hi, everyone. Just got here and can't type. That's okay. Now, apparently, though, see, this is why I don't make touristry videos. Every time I do, I lose a ton of subscribers, and sure enough, I lost a ton of subscribers already. Since I posted the video, 6 people have unsubscribed. People just don't like me making those kind of videos. They just don't like it. I don't understand why. As soon as I haven't done one of these type of videos in, I would say, 6 months, and I make a video and boom, they unsubscribe. It just confuses me. Stephanie says the snow is melting and the mud's everywhere. Oh my goodness. Hello, MA. And Fred says hi, Rob 52 in Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona. Well, I'm gonna tell you, Fred, I got you beat by a little bit. It's as soon as it opens. Oh, I got open the wrong app. Dadgummit. Having a problem with the scroll. It's 63 here, Fred. So, hello, Harry. Yes, lots. Rob, it's good to see you smile. Well, thank you. People like drama. But the thing is I don't give drama either. That's what I don't understand. I don't give drama. So I don't know. You know, Camo Dave says I'm talky, so then I make a video where I show a little bit of scenery, and then they don't want that. It's just hard to build a channel. You know, you take a little, I mean, just one video. You take a turn just a little bit on one video. No, can't have that. Hello from North Pole, Alaska. Alaska, North Pole, that is. Wow, well, good to see you, Roscoe. Thank you for joining us. RV Lifer, hi everyone, I'm in Chicago. Like the video when I can get a signal. We lose subs every day. Well, so do I. A lot. Let's see. Roscoe, tell Santa I've really been... Oh, you tell it like it is. Well, thank you very much, Ron. I do appreciate it. Tell me about it. Camel Dave talks more than anyone. Yes, he does. And truly nomadic. Well, thank you very much. Don't worry about Camel Dave. Do what you do sometimes right. Oh, no, I'm not worried about him. I would just... That's not what I was trying to say. No, I'm not worried about what he says. I'm saying that when, you know, I thought maybe that was something, so today I did something a little different, and, you know, it paid off terribly. The views are way down, the subs are way down. Ah! Hello, Taikoi, how are you? Fred says, Fredstone, keep doing what you're doing. I turn off on drama. Oh, no, I'm not going to do drama. I don't do drama. No, I was kind of talking about the, you know, the beach today. The sad thing is I've just done 2 other videos of this beach. I talked about the hurricane that just hit this beach now, back in October, and then I did another video today on this beach. So I got some more in the lineup that I got to suffer through. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name, but RV Life, it looks like a German word, Gratzfeldas. And Stephanie says, I'm so over Camel Dave. RV Life says, well, thank you very much, RV Life. I do appreciate it. Howdy there, American by Pop-Up. Love the video today. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Okay, so there's 58 people in here. Stephanie Pooch is one of our moderators, and she's just about at 700 subscribers. So let's try to get her over the top. She has an awesome cooking channel. She does some other things in it also, but I'm just going to advertise the cooking stuff. Apparently she's got some sort of, her latest video, I haven't seen it. I'm just watching the comments, but she's got some sort of dessert, it looks like. So go check her out. She makes all kinds of neat stuff. She did something on mushrooms, wild mushrooms. Anyway, they looked awesome. Grateful Days. Oh, okay. Grateful Days. Got it. Hello, Paul. Wow, good to see you. We have early thunderstorms here due to the heat from the previous day. Well, nothing wrong with a little rain every now and then, I think. Hello, Dexter. I'm good. Eating some leftovers. My next video will be awesome too. There you go. A way to advertise it. Good. Oops. Man, why are we not scrolling? Joe. Hey, Joe. All right. So we got Paul and Joe from down under. And he says, good morning, evening, Rob and Carolyn. Greetings from down under where it's 82 degrees. Well, I almost got you there, man. I'm like, what did I say, 63? I've been in the 70s all day, so ha ha ha. Travel is an aspect of the nomadic lifestyle, so it's great to see you share them. Thank you. Hey, VMAC, good to see you. And let's see. All right, well, so yeah, we've been hanging out here in town all day today. Did some shopping, and this is such a big difference, and that's what today's video I recorded today was. It's just such a big difference than having a pop-up. You know, I was always so worried about leaving a pop-up behind, and of course my fears paid off with the it burning down. But today we've just been hanging out in town. We came down here to the beach. I've been sitting in the back of the truck. I actually edited a video sitting by the beach. I could hear the waves rolling over in the background. Oh, it was nice. 70 degrees. Well, top 70 degrees. So, believe it or not, it's cold in Phoenix today. Well, I'm just going to go, ha ha. Everybody keeps telling me to go to Arizona, go to Arizona, go to Arizona. And I've almost been stubbornly rude about not going to Arizona. And finally, it paid off. Paul says, sorry, Rob, I have not had an opportunity to follow you in the past few weeks. That's okay. I figured you were either mad at me, which I couldn't figure out why, or you just been busy. So, VMAX says it's -6 here in she's in Canada, and is that Celsius? I assume that's Celsius. So translation, I would think that's what, 5 or 6 degrees maybe, Fahrenheit. Hello, Wayne, good to see you. Joe says hi, Paul. Stephanie, nice to see you. B Beach, the sun is down where you are. Oh yeah, it's really cooking along. How long have you planning to stay in Florida? Any other states on your list to visit? Well, I'd like to stay here until I don't know, probably mid-March, and then we're just gonna probably head west and then north. So like Louisiana, Texas, go up through Colorado, maybe Oklahoma, Colorado, back up to Nebraska. That's kind of the idea. But there's no solid plans. There really isn't. If this doesn't work out, we can't stay here. They've closed a lot of the campgrounds here in this area. So because of the hurricane and because of the government shutdown. So it's been a real struggle to find campgrounds. So it really depends on how long we can stay based on that information. We may have to go further east, and if we do that, then that changes everything. We may end up in South Carolina, which is the complete opposite direction of Mississippi. Joe says, Rob, you'll be topping out temps in a few months for sure. Oh, yeah. Lots of rain, Paul says. Had a lot of rain. Too much drama in Arizona. Oh, I agree, Vicky. Paul was mad busy. 21 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, well, I was way off on that. Sorry, VMAC. Man, I was way off. Hey, Vinny, good to see you. Yeah, it has. Good to see you. This nomadic idea, record high for Atlanta tomorrow. Back in winter. Uh-oh. Freezing rain in New York. I only mind it if I have to go to someplace. And tonight I get to stay home. Going to get your beads, eh? How far are you from Greytown Beach? I don't know, Michelle. I don't know where Greyton Beach is. State Park, I would assume. I don't know. Love your videos of our beach area today. All right. Good to see you, Stormy. Hello, Sheila. Good to see you. Roscoe, we are getting started on our full-time camper living this June. Funny things is we have a pop-up like you guys had. Well, that is awesome. Well, have a great adventure. We just spent the last week in Magnolia Beach, Texas. Free, right on the Gulf. I've been thinking about doing that. That does sound neat. I'm always worried that I'm going to get stuck or high tide come in while I'm asleep. I've seen way too many Facebook posts where people get their campers washed away on high tide. We're the Smiths, Oregon RV Living. Well, hello, good to see you. Love the little adventure days. So happy for you. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you liked it. Paul, are you working in them? Oh, that's for Paul. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Are you doing going to your dad's place to raise camper? Yeah, this is not going to be a complicated process. We're just going to unbolt it, jack it up a little bit. We're not even going to, take the truck off or anything. We're just going to jack it up a little bit, put a shim underneath it, maybe a 2-inch shim, maybe an inch shim, and set it back down, screw it down, and be done with it. That is the plan. We're not going to make this a complicated process, but it's warmer. And then the big thing that I want to do is I want to paint it. That's probably more important than raising it right this minute. The winter has been really hard on the paint job, so we're going to buy this more expensive roofing paint. It's more like a putty. A rubber, maybe. I guess that's better. It's like rubber. So we're going to scrape off all the loose paint on this, and we're going to put that rubber stuff on it. But it's going to be expensive. 1 gallon of this rubber stuff is $30. So I'm guessing 3 to 4 gallons of it. I'm not looking forward to that price. But I'd rather have it seal well than dealing with what we got. Big Bad Dawn. Big Bad Dawn, good golly, I made it a live feed. Well, good to see you. Michelle says, Rob, you come my way. Welcome to park, my place. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up. Did that as soon as I logged on. Be right back. They have a parking lot covered in sand park here. You won't get stuck or exposed to high tide. Good deal. See your window open. Can you hear the waves? Yeah, I can. Not right this minute. The inverter's running and I'm talking too loud. But yeah, when I was sitting here editing a video, I had my earbud in one ear and the other ear was listening to the waves. Hello from Lake Havasu. Joe says, okay, Paul, I used to work. Oh, that's for Paul. What kind of paint? Like a rubber roof sealant? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You can buy it at Ace. I used it on the pop-up camper a while back, and then last year, when we made this camper, we bought a gallon of it and put it just on the seams, everywhere the Luan, came together. We put it there, and it has held up perfectly. But the other roofing paint that we used, it has bubbled. When it got down to that 2 degrees, it bubbled everywhere. It just bubbled up, kind of like released itself from the camper. So we're going to try something different. And considering that the seals, the corners, didn't, budge. Everything looked good there. I thought, well, I guess we'll just paint the whole thing and bite the bullet on the cost. It's not terrible. It's just, something that you got to deal with. It's just like maintenance on a house. Hello from snowy Colorado. Is Carolyn here? I didn't see her. She's sitting in the cab of the truck. Kevin C. Hey, good to see you, my friend. Woo! E-begging! Hillbilly Tech, Well, Hillbilly, just unsubscribe some more of your accounts from me. I appreciate it. We'll get that out of the way today. Hello, Jimmy Rance. How are you? Good to see you. Karen Lamb. Same here, Rob. If you ever have a reason to be between DC and Baltimore, I have a nice back driveway. Well, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Not even half of the viewers have hit the thumbs up button. Hey, VMAC. Let's see. Okay, that's for VMAC 7. Hello from Rainy, Ohio. Let's see. You may have tough time removing old paint. Paint over the top may still bubble from the bad base. You may have removing old paint. Well, I don't intend to remove all of it. My goal is just and see what happens. It may not work, but it's the best I can do. Hillbilly Tech is a troll. He even told me he was doing VMAC. He's upset with me. He wanted me to buy a diesel heater. We had a disagreement, so he's subscribed. I bet 1,000 accounts, and then he comes in and he unsubscribes and resubscribes. Yeah, he does not like me. He's very upset with me. Hope you have a good night. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, but every time he comments, then I lose like a dozen subscribers, so I know it's him. So nothing I can do about it. I banned him for a while, and that didn't make him happy when I brought him back. So it is what it is. It's just part of having a channel, I suppose. I mean, I just can't imagine why anybody would want to spend that kind of time subscribing and unsubscribing to a guy's channel. Man, don't you have anything better to do? Paul says, I will catch up with your adventures when I'm on the R next week. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Oh, wait a minute. Question for you full-timers. I'm 54, places in the woods, away from society. I love doing it this way. In a tent, part-time. I'm okay to lurk on your full-timers. I'm not sure I understand the question, Big Bad Dawn. What's the question? Am I okay to lurk? What's the lurk? Can you explain the word lurk? Have to go back to work, guys. All right, Joe, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. I do appreciate it. You make a lot of great videos, my friend. I have always enjoyed them. Well, thank you very much, Kevin. I really do appreciate it. Prowl. Lurk equals prowl. Well, I'm still a little hesitant to answer the question. Jennifer says, I'm starting full-time this summer, and I appreciate your counterbalance to the rose-colored glasses channel. Thank you very much. Well, I appreciate it, Jennifer. I really do. Think she means lurk like stalk. Lurk means watch without commenting. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, thank you, VMAC. That actually worked. Now it clicked in my head. Hey, Thomas. Wow, good to see you. You know what, guys? Can everybody please do me a favor and give Thomas a shout-out for me? He's a big supporter of the channel, and I do appreciate it. He really is a great supporter. So if everybody just give him a shout, I'd appreciate it. Everybody, I see pork chops and potatoes. I remember you. Go west to BLM. Get out that cold stuff. You go to. We don't like seeing you freeze. Well, we're in Florida right now, Master of Reality. We had to be in that cold stuff. We had a sick family member, so we had to be there, and now we're in Florida, so 63 degrees last time I looked. I'm glad Thomas was able to join us this evening. Make sure it's good and dry. Yeah, we're gonna have John. Anybody who's been with the channel knows long enough. We're gonna get John to give me some tarps. We're gonna cover this thing up, and we're gonna peel all that paint off, and then let it dry out. Yeah. But Florida, wow, we hung some clothes up the other day. It took like 3 days, 4 days for it to dry out. The humidity is crazy this year. Thank you, Master of Reality. I do appreciate it. Let's see. So you have the right job to allow some mobility and freedom. Okay, back to Joe. Carolyn, if you were on here, hello, I don't think she's on this evening. She's just sitting in the truck. Lurking is an internet thing where you watch and don't comment. Yeah, VMAC explained that just a few minutes ago, so I hope she's still here. LOL, Rob, my clothes just dried in 2 hours. Bonnie says, I spent a couple years on the coast of Mississippi a few years ago. If you get a chance, check out Pass Christian. It's a few minutes west of where you are. They have a great Mardi Gras parade. Well, thank you very much. We're not in Mississippi anymore. I mean, we've already left Mississippi. where are you guys from? Well, we're from Missouri originally. So you only cook socks to dry. Can't cook the other clothes. That is true. Uh, yeah, well, he's gone now, so I've blocked him. I'm not gonna get in another fight like I did last time. I got in a fight on live feed. It just turned into a nightmare, so I'm not even gonna deal with it anymore. I try to please everybody, but as far as I'm concerned about him, I know he's trolling me because he said he was going to. I know it's him, but so your wife and yourself are back on the road, Rob? Oh yeah, we've been on the road for oh just over 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks maybe. Uh, Dave's in the little house. Hello, Dave. I hope we get a couple lessons meeting you in person when I hit the road. Bonnie, we don't do a lot of meet and greets. If we happen to run into you, we'll be happy to say hi. But we don't set up appointments and meet people. We came out here for the solitude. We really did, and so we don't set up those type of things. So that way we don't even go out to the RTR or anything. Carolyn's got severe social anxiety, and so one of the reasons she comes out here is to get into be able to isolate herself from society a bit without having to take all those medications. So she's been able to get off the medications, but as a result of that, it really doesn't do a lot of good for her. Like today, she just didn't want to walk on the beach. I really had to press her to walk on the beach. Finally, once she got out there, she got more comfortable, but it's tough for her. Solitude is a wonderful thing. Well, thank you for understanding. Terry, hello, Terry. Good to see you. Anything other than being on meds? Yeah. I mean, uh, you know, it really does. It really has improved her mental health. Now, I mean, with her daughter being sick, she's kind of isolating herself a little bit more, and she's pretty sad right now. But uh, taking it day by day. Look at that, Harry! 100 people, 102 people. We've only been in here 28 minutes. I guess Harry's still here. I haven't seen him in a while. You sound like a good husband, Rob. Thank you. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I try my best. I mean, I'm a miserable failure most of the time, but I try my best. Did the word Missouri come from, well, that's just not nice. Why would I? Because of the humidity. I heard that once, and I don't know if it's true. Well, the humidity can be bad in Missouri. I agree with that, but so you traveled from Missouri down to Florida, Rob? Yes, and we stopped in Mississippi for a week. We were going to stay there. We wanted to stay in Mississippi for an entire month because that's what you can stay in the DeSoto National Forest for a month, but you can only stay at a campground for 2 weeks. So our plan was to stay in 3 different campgrounds for a week here, a week here, a week here, and then go back to the original one for a week and stay there for 4 weeks. That was the plan. And then head over to Florida. Well, with the government shutdown, 2 of the campgrounds were shut down. Well, when they reopened the campground, when they reopened the government, the National Forest workers came back to work, but they didn't open the campgrounds back up. So when we left the original campground, which was open, there was only 1 campground that was open out of the 3. They didn't open the other 2 after the government shutdown was over, or was after the government shutdown was completed. So we just had to leave Mississippi and come on over here. They said they had a lot of administrative stuff. Holy cow! Wow, John, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. My goodness, I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. My goodness, thank you very much. Can everybody please give a special shout out to to John Thomas? Earlier he said he was going to help me buy a cup of coffee, but that'd be the most expensive cup of coffee I think I've ever had. Wow, thank you so much, John. Check on no. I don't do CBDs. We're just an anti. we're anti that. It's um, I I mean, I have a whole Christian philosophy on that substance and those things. So um, nothing I want to get into, but I do appreciate it. No, we won't do any CDBs. I'm getting ready to go. Night all. Good night, Karen. Sorry I missed you. Uh, let's see at least 120 tonight. It's awesome. She does want those meds. Well, thank you, Paul. I do appreciate it. I'm looking forward to my adventure. That's from Bonnie. Hey, David, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Look at that. Everybody's shouting out David already. I do appreciate it. Thanks so much, David. I mean, this is just incredible. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I will continue to. Here's what I'll tell you. I'll continue to do my very best on videos. One more shout out for Stephanie. She does a cooking channel. Everybody go check her out, Stephanie Pooch. She's apparently her latest video is some sort of dessert that I have not got to see. So go check her out. Subscribe to her channel. Let's get her over 700 subscribers today. Tony and John Moore just got here from Little Rock. Well, good to see you. Dave says, love you guys. Hey, thank you very much, Melissa. I really do appreciate it. Love your videos. Well, I sure do appreciate it, Melissa, and thank you so very much. Again, everybody, please give her a shout out. Let's see, what are your plans for the next few weeks? Well, we're going to try to hang out here in Florida as long as we can, Paul. I want to do some repairs on the camper, and now the weather is warmer here. The paint started to bubble up on me as a result of that 2-degree temperature. I mean, we almost made it through the winter unscathed, but that 2-degree temperature made the paint bubble up, so I want to get all that peeled off and dried up, and then I'm going to put on this rubber roofing material type of paint. So that's the idea. And then once we get that taken care of, and I like to try to jack up the cab over a little bit also. And then we're going to head on probably west is the plan. Go back to Mississippi, hang out there for a month. I learned so much from you. I appreciate it. Well, thank you very much. The only thing I'm a big advocate on, that there's two things that I think that everybody needs to understand when they come out here. Water and electric. As a matter of fact, I was told the other day, that's all I talk about is water and electric, water and electric. But I think you got to understand DC electric and batteries the best you can. I still learn about batteries every day. But DC electric and Berkey water filters. I'm not trying to sell it or anything. There's all kinds of water filtration systems, but I think it's important that you have both of those. So, hey, Judy, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Oh wow! Can everybody please give a shout out to Judy? You're in dry dock, Rob. LOL. Yeah, good opportunity to do some maintenance. Yeah, well, Dad's down in this area now. He's building a house, so it's not like we got a lot of time over there to do any work on it, but I think we're going to stop over there for 2 or 3 days, try to get some things fixed up. We're at Mom's house and we were able to do that minor repair, but it was so cold. I put some caulk. I bought some caulk and tried to seal it up, and it wouldn't seal. It just stayed wet. It didn't freeze. It just stayed wet. So I finally bought some Flex Seal tape just to get that edge covered up long enough so I can do something more permanent. But the Flex Seal tape did such a good job, I'm not going to replace it. I'm just going to leave it there. But yeah, but now we're down here someplace a little bit warmer. I can do some work on it, so that's the way I'm going to do that. I hope you do more of the day in the life videos. Well, I mean, Sheila, I would be happy to, but I don't know what to do because there's just routines, and I think I've covered them all. I mean, I do admit that I repeat a lot of videos. The videos I repeat a bunch. But I just don't know how many times I can repeat it. You do laundry, and so I show you to do laundry. How long do you wait before you do another video before you show how to do laundry? Cleaning the Berkey is another thing that I do. Maintenance on the generator is the thing I do. But a lot of times I'm just sitting on the computer working. Day in the life is walking the beach. I mean, and I did that today. I walked the beach and I made a video walking the beach. So, I mean, I feel like that I show you the day in the life quite regularly. Just a few weeks ago, I would say a month ago, I showed you the Berkey water filter again, which is something I do about every 2 to 3 days. I don't do cooking. There's just too many channels out there to do cooking, and so I don't feel like I need to cover that. So, I showed you how we heat the camper. And I've made videos on DC electric. I make way too many videos on that. So I feel like I've got all that covered, and then I just start repeating. Don't forget the good tarp, or 20. Yeah, John, I already told you that I'm going to have to get you a tarp to cover this up. Get a tarp from you. The power thing I have issues with. Yeah, I got a video. I actually got several, but I got a video that I'd like to take a look at. I don't remember the title, but it goes back probably about a month. So go back about a month, and I show you my entire setup. It's very cheap, and you get all the components at Walmart. It's very easy to do. And start from there. You can actually power your house, like the refrigerator, something like that, using the system I have off a battery. So check that video out. Learn the power. Bob has come out with a really good video on batteries from Cheap RV Living. I mean, I don't really support his channel too much, but when he's got something good, I'd like to pass it on. And I mean, he was brilliant on how he did that. So that's a good starting point with batteries. I think his name's William Prowl. William Prowl. He really is a mastermind of electricity. He gets pretty complicated sometimes, but he really understands electricity. How often do you service your truck, and does the camper cause any problems with the repair shop? I mean, I service the truck as often as I'm supposed to. I just wait for the percentage meter on the truck to tell me to change the oil, which usually is pretty consistent with 6,000 miles, just what you're supposed to do. And no, I've had no issues getting the truck into the service bay. What's your amp draw on the refrigerator? I think it's like 1.2, 1.5 amps. I don't remember, but it's not much. I mean, it's just right around 200 watts. So let's see. And for anybody that doesn't understand that, it's amps times volts equals watts. You should write that down. So if you have 1.5 amps times 120 volts equals whatever the watts is. Bonnie, you guys are great. Thank you very much. Hey, Rob, your beach video today was great. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Hey, Terry Cobb, thank you so very much. You're very kind. I really do appreciate it. Can everybody please give a shout out to Terry? I'd really appreciate it. You do well to thrive during the extreme weather. Well, Paul, I really am. I mean, I'm patting myself on the back here. I'm going to break my arm trying to pat myself because I really am happy with the way things worked out in the winter. I just made a video where I kind of, hey guys, all you naysayers that said that I was going to die in my camper, well, I made it. So... Sheila says, I know it's routine, but I found it so relaxing. I don't know, and it made me feel like I was there. Well, thank you very much. I mean, I do them. I do them occasionally. I really do, Sheila. I'm not saying no to you at all. I just got to be careful how many times I do it, because as soon as I do it, I mean, the subscribers just walk away from me because they feel like I'm repeating. But, I just got to be careful. Look at that. Hobby Farm Girl's here. Hello, Hobby. Do you ever visit local sites of interest? Do I ever visit local sites of interest? Well, if I'm interested, yeah, but usually that's just local sites of interest. That means it's a tourist place. I mean, the beach was an interest place to me, so I guess it really depends on what your interest is. I'm watching videos on those on the electric. It's just one of those things I'm going to have to experience. Well, Bonnie, here's my word of caution. Boy, we're losing a lot of people, Harry. What did I do to send them out of here? I didn't mean to do that. Bonnie, I want to be cautioning you that once you come out here, if you have problems out here, it's really difficult to get things fixed. Paul and I were just sitting here talking. I got to do some repairs to the camper. Well, you can't paint your camper in the National Forest. I think that's illegal. I mean, you can't change your oil in the National Forest either on your truck. So once you're out in the National Forest with BLM, you're kind of isolated to be able to do any real work on anything. So it's important that you understand these things now before you get out there, because once you're out there, I always use the submarine analogy. On a submarine, because I was on a submarine, when you're out there, it's really hard to come up to the surface because then the bad guys see you. The whole point of the submarine is to be underwater so nobody can see you. Well, if you got a problem, you got to come to the surface. All the bad guys see you. So you don't want to come to the surface, which means if you don't understand how to fix things while you're underwater, then you got to come up so the bad guys can see you. Because you only get to go to dry dock, as Paul was saying, you only get to go to dry dock, once every 6 months. So you got to think about that. You got to be able to think, do I have the ability to make a quick and easy repair or understand what's wrong with my system out in the BLM without a lot of tools and being in dry dock? I'm going to have to lift the camper up off the truck. I can't do that in the National Forest. I don't have, I need 4 ladders is what I need and 4 jacks just to lift it up. And, or 4 people, whatever the case is. Actually, 5 people I need to lift it. And so, I just don't have that out in the National Forest. So that's a dry dock thing. I hope that makes sense. Paul says, I enjoy your videos and they focus on the difficult subject matter that many people never consider important to remain mentally and physically. Well, thank you very much, Paul. I really do appreciate it. Some of the Alaska TV shows do a live stream just off their day-to-day stuff. I don't know if that's feasible for you, but I know I love watching it. I'll think about it some more and figure out how I can do that. Electric, never too many of those. What about the glamorous romantic part of living in a box? I'm doing a cargo van conversion. Bill says, hi, William from Pittsburgh. I'm Panama City, Florida. This is still dealing with Michael. Yes. Yeah, over here where I'm at, looks like the road, what is that, 98? Looks like they've got the road repaired, but they say if I go to Easton, Florida, it's the road's in bad shape. So, no, they don't even have the road repaired yet. And if you go to Highway 10, man, they're still fixing trees that fell down. And that's like 80 or 90 miles north of the coastline. Thanks for the equation. I might get it now. My brother says I'm going to get eat by a bear. Bears are Bonnie, the most dangerous predator out here, the most dangerous predator out here are people. It's just that simple. Everything else is easy. When a bear shows up, a black bear shows up, and Dad even told me he had a black bear. When a black bear shows up, you go, get out of here, bear, and they run off. So that's about it. What's your favorite submarine movie? The Hunt for Red October is my favorite movie, and I watched that movie. I think the week before I went into the Navy. Pam Anderson. Hello, Pam. Good to see you. Oh, I can see the problems. I've been watching videos, getting prepared. That is advice you gave that I'm following. Awesome. That is good to hear. William, what happened to our folks? Are you still here, William? We've lost a bunch. You said we were going to get to 120, so I'm holding you responsible. I so totally agree about people. Well, I mean, people is what burned down our camper, so. So what do we want to talk about now? What's for supper tonight? Well, we haven't had anything to eat tonight. I ate a peanut butter sandwich, so um, I don't know. Look, without getting in a lot of detail, I mean, Carolyn's just not been feeling too well, so I've been trying to keep up on the chores, and I did live feed tonight, so we'll probably just grab something to eat before we go back to the campground. She's just not feeling well, so I'm trying to give her some time. I mean, she needs the time. I wonder what happened. I must have missed that. Missed what? Pizza and wings here. Oh, that sounds good. The pizza, yeah. Shirley says, "Hello, Rob and Carolyn. Just tuned in." Well, hello, Shirley. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. I really do appreciate it. Wow, we've really slowed down. 91 people. All right. Let's see, Rob. You should install wallpaper with palm trees and pine trees. Yeah, yeah, that would be all right. She needs a big hug. I sure do that. The Hunt for October, excellent choice. Yeah, that was, being on a submarine. That is probably the most realistic movie of them all. And all the things they told me I wasn't allowed to talk about for the rest of my life. So all the things they told me I wasn't allowed to talk about for the rest of my life, they said in that movie. About your camper burning, I knew it did. I just didn't know what happened. Well, let's see. So this mentally ill guy, we suspect, I should say, the Rangers suspect that this mentally ill person who kind of lives out in these two forests, the Ocola Forest and the Apalachicola National Forest, he thought we were campsite hosts. Well, he's anti-government. He's sued the Apalachicola National Forest Rangers before. I mean, he's part of the Rainbow Group here in Florida, which is kind of a menacing subject for folks around here. And so he apparently broke into the camper while we were at the Rangers office, actually. We were over there looking and being campsite hosts. We weren't campsite hosts. But anyway, so he thought we were part of the government. And so he broke into our camper, stole some food. We the Mr. Heater portable buddy he took, and then burned the camper down. So Tom says, "Run silent, run deep." Let's see, Rob. How long have I been a subscriber? And can you find out for me? I can not right this minute, but if you leave a comment, not on the live chat, but an actual comment on any one of my videos, I will find out and I'll reply to your comment. Wayne says, "I'm getting off tonight." All right, Wayne. See you later, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Did I lose VMAC? I may have made VMAC upset with me. I don't know. Hello, do you take vitamins? Oh, yeah, we take plenty of vitamins. Well, now that's an aspect of being a work camper I never thought of. Well, yeah, actually, there's a guy here who used to be a work camper, and the same guy has done nothing but terrorize him, beat his camper up with a hammer and different things, and he's so aggravated by being treated very badly as a work camper that he's stopped being a work camper. He doesn't want to do it anymore. You should put cute curtains on those windows. What's your freshwater storage again? My freshwater, I have 5-gallon buckets, and then I have a Rubbermaid tub for, one of those cooler tubs. It's a big 5-gallon tub for my drinking water, but that's all I do is just 5-gallon buckets. I'm going to GN. I don't know what GN is. I guess I lost VMAC. Sorry, VMAC. Oh, bye, Dave. What does GN mean? Everybody understands. Well, the Berkey, I don't put water in the Berkey anymore. I just use it to filter. Oh, wow. I need to rethink some things, I guess. Good night, Rib. Good night. Who's good nighting it? I'm lost. Somebody's leaving. So whoever's leaving, good night. I'm sorry I missed you. Did I say good night? I didn't say good night. Did I say good night? Oh, I see. I'm figuring it out. See, Stephanie is the one who made me figure it out. Thumbs up made me figure it out. Boy, I'm so wound up in the camping experience. I couldn't figure it out. So thank you very much, everyone. So I bought a used Verizon MiFi. I hope it start using it soon. Are you still happy with Verizon? I'm on Verizon right this minute. Anybody that has attended my live feeds before I got Verizon will know that we always had problems. Always had problems. Well, I'm on Verizon tonight, and we're doing great. Not one interruption. So, yes, the answer to your question is I'm very happy with Verizon. It does really well. Now, for anybody who's going to say, look, Verizon is not high speed. I agree. It's not the high speed that you're used to in a house. But it is doing as well as AT&T has ever done, if not better. And I went to Subway with their internet, and I tested their internet while I was in there, and their speed was slower than the Verizon speed. So I'm quite happy with it. Well, now I feel silly. I didn't know what GN meant, and everybody's telling me good night, and I'm like, I'm not. What? Yeah, now I'm just feeling so silly. Hi from Fort Walton Beach. Well, good to see you. And I actually know your first name. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it here in Netta Sessions, but I do remember you. I would have a problem keeping up with the feed myself. Yeah, I get lost quite a bit, and then everybody laughs at me. I got people rolling. And not much love to Carolyn. And much love to Carolyn. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it, Rachel and Darby Ross. Ever thought about aluminum skin on your roof, Rob? I've thought about a lot of things. Aluminum has been one of those things. It's pretty expensive, but that doesn't mean I won't do it. I've also bought this plastic sheeting. I've thought about doing that too, but I now know it's pretty brittle. What I really would like to find is some sort of vinyl, kind of like vinyl siding. I think vinyl would be perfect. So that material for vinyl siding, I think that would work really well, and I would like to be able to find something like that. So anyway, that's what I really like to find. Any plans on coming to Alaska? Probably not. I mean, it's not that I don't want to. I mean, I really like to go to Alaska, but that's just a huge traveling experience. We came out here to be nomads, not tourists. And I feel like a lot of these YouTubers are kind of tourists. And I want to show you what it's like to be a nomad, not traveling all over the country. I mean, it is not realistic to me how some of these YouTubers just travel. I mean, that's all they do is just moving around. It's way, way too much money to do that. As John pointed out the other day, I try to teach people how to stay in an area, not a campground, an area, as long as possible, as long as the rules will allow you to stay in that area, or trying to bounce around, because you can't afford. If your rent is $400 and you're coming out here to try to save money, which a lot of people are, and then you spend $800 just traveling around, that's a huge cost. Good night, Oscar. See you later. They sell rubber roofing sheets. Brother-in-law just read it, his Class C. I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about, but they make this rubber material, and you're right. I should think about that a little bit more. They make this kind of rubbery thing. It looks like tin roofing material. It's got the valleys, and so maybe that's an idea. Well, I think I need to start saying good night. So good night. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you liked the video, and happy travels. All right, so Bonnie says, I just saw a new product the other day. It made vinyl. It's Crown Modern strips made something look like it's not expensive. Well, thank you very much. Rob, I'll email you about the commercial 60 mil TPO commercial roofing. Okay, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Okay, Rob, see you, Paul. There are several nearby empty shopping centers around here that I see big trucks hanging out in overnight. Yeah, that's a problem for a lot of people. Good night, Stephanie. I hope we get you over 700. Good night, Roscoe. Good night, Mom. Good night, GN, Fred. I will, Mom. We're having real signal issues, so I'll have to use Carolyn's phone. Good night, William. Good night, Tom. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, Pam. All right.